Good morning, y'all. We're back. Another day on the kayak bass fishing. We're back at the same lake we came to last weekend. We did all right last weekend. We didn't do the best. I caught one, so I guess that's better than nothing. I got a whole bunch of bites though. I'm just now getting out here. I'm still right here at the boat ramp just about. I figured I'd stop and throw my frog in this structure real quick. It's a little foggy today. Well, it was real foggy this morning. I actually stayed home for a little while. I got up one time, planning on being out here at sunrise when they opened, but it was raining this morning, foggy as all get out. So I stayed home just for a little while, and then finally, after it all cleared up, I was able to come out here. And I got bird nested already. But it's another day. Feeling good about today. Feeling good. I got some new lures finally, which I've got different tackle boxes. I've got tackle box for all the saltwater fishing we do, cat fishing that we do, and then bass fishing, panfish, crappie, all that stuff. And last year I had bought a new tackle box and was going to switch everything over to it, and I did, but some of the stuff some of my bass fishing stuff I had left out and couldn't find it nowhere. So this whole time I've been out here fishing, I've been fishing with like 4 different lures. But I finally found it all yesterday and bought some more stuff, found all that stuff, and so I feel like I'm on the right track now. We're gonna see. We are gonna see. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be like today. It's rained off and on just about all week. Just been hot, humid, raining all week long. I'm sure today won't be no different. So far, there ain't nobody out here. There's 2 guys that pulled in the same time I pulled in, but they're fishing back off of the pier over there, dock or whatever. And there's one other guy, he's on the water in a kayak, but he's way down on the other side of the lake, on the smaller side. So as of right now, I've got this whole other side myself. Main reason I come out here today because it's the weekend, and with it raining all last night, raining this morning, calling for more rain today, I figured there wouldn't be many people out here today. I think I'm gonna make a move before I'm gonna make a move down to this point down here. I'll get right back with y'all. Alright guys, made a run for it all the way to the other side of this lake. I haven't fished this side of the lake in years. Last time I come down here, I stayed on that other side. We're gonna try this side out. The last time I did fish this side years ago, I done pretty good on it. But I'd always fish this side in the evenings. I never did fish it early in the mornings. I think we'll be alright with it though. Trying to get charger around some. There's a whole bunch of darn cars up there. That's the main, straight ahead, that's like the main visitor center up here. Back up here on Table Rock, if I didn't mention that already. They have a parking lot up there, and all back through those woods that you're looking at. They've got a whole bunch of campgrounds up there. And I wanted to rent one of them, or go ahead and get one for the weekend, for a weekend before it gets real hot. Because they're close to the water up there and everything, but they've done just about reserved all of them for the whole springtime already. Because I wanted to reserve one for the weekend and catfish out here at nighttime and camp out and everything, but that being a national park up here on Table Rock, they're expensive and they get booked out real quick. Even most of the summertime's already booked out up there. It's hard to get a camping site up there. Oh, I just missed one. Wasn't paying no attention. See if he'll come back for it. If I can get out the tree. Something's right with this thing. Oh well. It don't seem to be swimming right. That's why I ain't swimming right. Man, so after that fish hit it just now, it done put a hole in it somewhere. Where it ain't top water no more. Now it just sinks. That ain't no good. That's crazy. That was my favorite frog too. Switch it up a little bit. Put one of the bracket rigs on. It's nice this morning. I wish it stayed this weather, this temperature all the time. It's like 60, 65 out here maybe. I don't even know if it's that hot. Okie dokie. Still gonna fish top water, but I'm getting my wacky rig out. Can't go wrong with a wacky rig. We got the green with the speckled red flakes in there or whatever. I've always done good on that color. Out here at least. Alright, let's get turned around. Back to where we were going. Cast it out there, see what happens. You got a nice breeze blowing out here. Couldn't ask for better weather. As long as the rain holds off for just a little bit. Back to top water. Try one of these. There we go. Just hooked one. Of course, when my camera is off. Every time I turn the camera off is when I get bites. I don't know what it is. Nice little bass. Nice little guy. Nice little one. Not bad. That's a good first fish for today. To me at least. Got ate up by these treble hooks. Here we go. First one of the trip. Throw him back. There we go. Now we're getting on to something. I had just turned the camera off too. I turned it off and that was my second cast with the camera turned off. Maybe I'll just leave y'all on. Y'all gonna have to deal with my ugly face. Y'all just gonna have to look at me. Every time I turn it off, I get something. The sun's starting to come out now. That's the first bass I've caught in at least a year, maybe more. Probably more. I'm gonna throw this wacky rig off on some of this brush. See what happens. Not up in the tree. Wrong kind of brush. That looked good. Try and get this one straight up. Oh, I just missed one again. Just missed one. Story of my life. Throw it back there where that fish was just at. There it is. There it is. I knew you were still there. I knew you were still right there, buddy. Easy. I'll get a treble hook stuck in my leg. There he is. About the same size as that last one. Good fish though, for me. I'm happy with it. At this point, I don't care size, what kind of fish it is. It don't matter. I'm happy to catch them. Catch them all. I think that's about the average size of bass in this lake. That's about the average size I catch. I've caught, the biggest one I've caught out here was two and a half pounds maybe. But I know there's a few big bass out here. You just gotta find them. I know years ago there was a guy fishing that pier back there. He caught a 11 and a half pounder right off of the pier. So they're out here. I don't know where though. But I'm happy with catching them little ones all day long. I ain't picky. Here pretty soon, we got a big trip coming up. I've been waiting years for this trip. We're going down to the Congaree National Park and gonna spend a weekend down there camping, fishing, exploring. I've always wanted to go down there. I passed it a whole bunch of times, but I've never actually stopped there and been there before, I guess you can say. But I don't really know much about the park. I've just always wanted to go down there and fish. I just love the swamps, flooded timber, black dirty water back in there. They've got all kinds of different fish down there. I've just always wanted to go fish it, and so I finally told myself I'm gonna go this year. And so I've been doing a lot of research on the place and watching videos on it and whatnot, and finally went ahead and booked me a campsite. And for still a couple weeks out, but I went ahead and done it now because most of those campsites are booked out already for the springtime, and I want to go before it gets too miserably hot and humid. Mosquitoes are bad and whatnot. But here in the next few weeks we'll be going down there. We're going to take the kayaks down there and fish that week. We're going to try to get on some gar, maybe some catfish, definitely bass. I mean, really whatever, bowfin, whatever bites. I'm not picky. I just want to go down there and get something different, camp out the weekend down there. So we're excited about that. At least I'm excited about it. I've been wanting to go down there for so long now. But if we like the place, and like the campgrounds and everything else, because we're going down there, we're getting down there, we can't check into our campsite until I think 12 o'clock Saturday afternoon. So noontime is when we're supposed to check into it, but I plan on trying to get down there early, around sunrise, and just look around and see where we're going to fish, and try to come up with a game plan, and then fish until it gets to 12 o'clock. Then we go check in and put all our camping stuff, get all that stuff set up, and get all that stuff set up, and eat lunch, and then go out and fish. Because that's all I plan on doing is fishing the whole time we're down there. And that should be a good trip. But right there where we're staying at, they've got a couple ponds in there, and we plan on just kind of pond hopping there for a little while, and then pond hop a little bit, see how that goes, and then we'll change it up and probably go out, take the kayaks out, and get on the main river part, or get back into flooded timber, wherever seems to be a good spot. Like I said, I've never been down there before. So I don't really have much of an idea of the place and how it's laid out, and how much of it's actually flooded timber, and where you're even allowed to fish, and blah blah blah. It's just, but this trip's just gonna be kind of a learning, I guess. We'll go down there and check the place out and fish some, and if we like it, then we're gonna go back and try to actually stay for a couple days down there and do some fishing and everything else. So y'all stay tuned for that one. It's gonna be good. I'll be bringing all my stuff, so I'm gonna be making probably one long video out of it, or cut it down into a couple videos, just depending on how much I film down there. But I plan on filming most of it, if not all of it. So it'll be good. There's a big old bluegill right there. Big old bluegill. That's a bird nest. Get back off of this. Before I end up in the trees. Easy. So I need to go ahead and get all this damn knots stuff out before I catch something and break it off. Lose the fish, my lure, and everything else. About time to put new line on this rod. Can't be doing this. It's fixed, but I don't like it. See how my line's all shriveled and tangled up now. If I was smart, I'd go ahead and cut all that out, but I ain't. I'm gonna leave it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Uh-oh. That's up there in the trees, boy. Oh, God. Oh, God. I done messed up. Done it. Well, I'm gonna make a move, try to get down towards them rocks, and I'm gonna turn the camera off. If I get something, I'm gonna turn y'all back on. I'm sure as soon as I turn it off, I'll end up hooking into one, but we'll see. Alright guys, I'm feeling good about this spot over here. It's been, I don't know, probably 10 minutes since I last turned y'all on. I wish it's on that bank back there. There's a big bass over here hitting top water, jumping up after something, so I'm gonna see if I can't catch him. I was making my way down towards them rocks over there, and I got distracted by this big old fish. There he is. That ain't the big one, but that is one. It will do. That's a little nicer one. Still about the same size. Decent one. Alrighty. Alrighty. Got that one back in the water. Just taking a picture of it, and there's still bass over here jumping. We gonna keep on casting over there. I don't even know if y'all were able to see that. I'm trying to turn y'all some more. I can just hear bass all back here in this cove, blowing up on top water right now. It's still early. It's probably only, I don't know, right at probably 8 o'clock maybe in the morning. It's still early. Ain't been here too long. I think I'm gonna make one more cast down here, and I'm gonna go back to them rocks, 'cause I ain't made it to them rocks yet, and I want to fish along them. We're gonna head back to them rocks. Turn y'all back on when I get there. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm at the rocks. Finally made it down here. Let's see. Let's see if anything's in these rocks. It might get loud here in a minute. There's a big drainage pipe over here. If y'all hear a noise, that's what you're hearing. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Another one about that same size. Maybe a little bit smaller than them other ones. Still a decent little guy. Back in the water. Doing pretty good today. I guess just because Brett's not with me. Every time we try and go somewhere, that's what I told you on the first video. Every time me and him try to do something, it always ends up bad. I'm out here by myself today. So I didn't plan on even coming out here today. Just because I knew it was going to rain. And most of the time the weatherman says it's going to be sunny and it ends up raining the whole time, or vice versa. Since I've been gone for the last couple of weekends, I plan on just staying home today. But I got up this morning, it was raining. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stay home. But I already had all my stuff packed up, ready to go, just in case I did plan on coming. Decided to go ahead and go. It quit raining, so I was like, yeah, I'll come out here for a couple hours and see what happens. I'd say we're doing pretty good. Smell the campfires burning, everybody up there camping. Go cast around this drainage pipe. Oh, my bad. Cast back in that corner back here. Too far. Too far. I think I'm gonna get up here to this point and start fishing back that other way. Keep on working down this bank edge. them straight back in front of us. It's all, at least last time I was down here, there was a lot of trees in the water, a lot of structure to fish at, some grass, lily pads in the water. It always done good down there. We're gonna go on down there and keep on trying it. I'm looking at it, this water right here is shallow. It's only about 2 foot deep right here. Get down to that deeper water. I think last time I was out here, I don't remember if it was this little cove or one of them back there. One of them I hooked into a good one, but it got into, it was on a wacky rig, I think. It just ended up getting into a whole bunch of brush and breaking off. There's one. Speaking of breaking off, he just broke off. Cast right back on top of them. Try again. But that last big one I hooked into, he ended up going down and getting tangled in all the branches and stuff in the tree. There wasn't no way for me to get him out. He ended up just breaking the line off and everything. Alrighty guys, looks like that's gonna be a wrap. We got on a couple today, but it's starting to look like it's gonna rain. It started sprinkling while we was out there. So I'm already all done packed up back in the truck again. And we gonna head for the house. But it seems like we're getting on them now. We're getting on them more and more every time I come out here, so I'm starting to figure it out, I guess. But we're gonna try again next week and probably, so y'all stay tuned.